Okay, so we've got a lot of great starting points from our interviews earlier this week. Well, we've got one great starting point. Thank you to Emma S. for the tip about the nurse.
We tried finding stuff about her on the internet, but we couldn't find anything, so we spent this morning at the library. Wait, is it kosher to be starting without Sam and Ace?
Listen, one of these days, Sam is just gonna have
All right, mystery crew, who is ready to... Sid, really?
We literally just started.
Sorry about the delay, folks. Hope nobody missed me too much.
Actually, we were just about to show the viewers the books we picked to start looking into this nurse character.
So we cross-searched titles related to World War II medical records, paranormal activity, hospital personnel, and the med center itself, and then picked 6 key texts that we thought would be the most helpful.
Technically 5 key texts and 1 romance novel about seducing ghosts, just in case.
She was just so excited about it. It was endearing.
Well, Sid, that sounds like a really well thought out method.
We had a similar strategy. Just grabbed every book that mentioned any of those words.
Yeah. Actually, there were a couple that would have been really useful, like Northwest Hauntings and Technology of the Supernatural, but those were already checked out. Never mind, I'm caught up.
Actually, the second one wasn't us.
So how many books did you guys get?
The number's not important. What is important is that it seems that the mystery crew is finally prepped to take on any ghost or haunts or old-timey nurse that we might meet.
We're not ready yet, Sam. Mystery crew, let's do some research.
Yeah!
This is a montage song. We're going from one thing to another. This is a montage song. We're going from one thing to another. And no shit, now we're here.
I haven't read this many books since I dropped out.
Iris, remember I read like 300 books in 2 months right after I dropped out, right?
Well, that's weird.
Hey.
No, not you. It says here that that building was an army hospital and from 1934 until 1998. And then it opened as a hospital in 2008. But it doesn't say anything in here about it ever being closed.
Oh yeah, that big tech company owned it before they moved into their own neighborhood.
What tech company?
Oh, I think I found her. In 1943, one of the most requested caregivers in the hospital was Nurse Marie Halloran.
I think it's pronounced Halloran.
No, it's definitely Halloran.
That doesn't even make any sense. Why would it be
Wait,
Halloran?
Iris, isn't that the creepy ghost nurse kids we talked about in like middle school?
Right, that jerk Connor always tried to spook you with that story.
Well, until you kicked him in the balls at gym.
So famously gentle and comforting, Nurse Halloran was said to have been able to heal men even as their last rites were being read, simply by virtue of her presence in the room.
Well, that checks out. The voice was super sweet.
By 1944, rumors began circulating among the recovering infantrymen that Halloran possessed special abilities, that she was a saint or even a witch. She died in that same hospital in January of 1945 after contracting an unknown illness from a patient.
That's not how I remember it. The stories that she fell in love with one of her patients who ended up dying. She died of a broken heart because she couldn't save him, and that's how she became a ghost. She would haunt the hospital looking for him. When she thought someone was him and he wasn't, she'd kill him.
I thought she drank a rare poison that didn't show up in her autopsy and now puts the same poison in people's IVs.
Come to think of it, our sources may not have been reliable.
In the following years, patients continued to request her, and even some claimed to still be under her care as of late as 1955. However, most who made this claim
Died within 3 days.